Well, students, I have said about the ctenophora animals that they are commonly called comb jellies or sea walnuts. They are exclusively marine animals. They are transparent and they are flat. Their body is flat. They have what? Diploblastic organization, and they show tissue level of organization. Okay, now they have what kind of symmetry? It is called biradial symmetry. Okay, so they have a biradial symmetry, which is a combination of bilateral symmetry and radial symmetry. That means what? They have a bilateral symmetry, they also have a radial symmetry. So when they both have bilateral symmetry as well as radial symmetry, so that kind of symmetry is called biradial symmetry. So ctenophora animals have what kind of symmetry? They have biradial symmetry. And this biradial symmetry, it is a combination of what? It is a combination of bilateral and radial symmetry. Okay? Then their body has what? 8 external rows of ciliated comb plates. Now look at these lines, dark lines that I have drawn here. Now these lines, they are called what? Comb plates. Okay, so how many comb plates are there? There are 8 rows of ciliated. They have cilia. So 8 rows of ciliated comb plates are present on their body. Okay, and these comb plates, 8 rows of ciliated comb plates, they help in what? They help in locomotion. So from here you may get a question that name the locomotory organs of ctenophora animals. What you are going to write? You are going to write 8 rows of ciliated comb plates. So you are going to write what? 8 rows of ciliated comb plates, and they are present externally, not internally. Okay, so they are present outside the body of the animal. So externally they are present, and they help in what? The comb plates help in the process of locomotion. The next is that they have a property of bioluminescence. So very important property. That means what? They can emit light. So during the night time they can emit light, they produce light. And at times you'll find that at night you'll find a part of the sea, a part of the ocean becomes completely lighted. You'll find a part of the ocean becomes completely lighted. Now why a part of the ocean becomes completely lighted? It is because of the ctenophora animals. Ctenophora animals, they emit light. Okay, so they have a property of what? Bioluminescence. Bioluminescence means what? When living organisms, they can produce light of their own, then that is called bioluminescence. So ctenophora animals, they exhibit the property of bioluminescence. Okay, moreover, sexes are separate. There is male, female present. They are separated. There will be male ctenophora animals. There will be female ctenophora animals present. And moreover, they reproduce only by sexual means. And development is direct without larva stage. So just now I have explained about the ctenophora animals. The cnidarian animals. They can produce asexually as well as sexually. But the ctenophora animals, they can produce only sexually. Because why? They are, you'll find that they are, the male and the female sexes are separate. Okay, so for this reason the reproduction that takes place, it is sexual reproduction, and there will be no larval stage present. There is no larval stage present, so reproduction is direct. If larval stage is present, reproduction will be indirect, and if larval stages are not present, reproduction will be direct. So ctenophora animals, development is what? It is direct development without any larval stage. Okay, So little bit in অসমীয়াত অলপ মান কৈ দিওঁ টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছ এইটো নতুন এটা ফাইলাম যিটো সোমাই দিয়া হৈছে ঠিক নাইডেৰিয়া এনিমেলৰ পিছতে এইটো এড কৰা হৈছে এইবিলাক এনিমেলছ এইবিলাক সাগৰত থকা এনিমেলছ আৰু কি বুলি কোৱা হয় কোম জেলিজ বা সি ৱালনাটছ বুলি কোৱা হয় কোম জেলিজ কিয় কোৱা হয় এই ফণীৰ নিচিনা কিছু আঠটা ষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ আছে একদম ফণীৰ নিচিনা দেখা সেইকাৰণে কোম জেলিজ বুলি কোৱা হয় আৰু সি ৱালনাট বুলিও কোৱা হয় কাৰণটো কি আখৰোটৰ নিচিনা ৱালনাট মানে আখৰোট সো আখৰোটৰ নিচিনা দেখাত সেইকাৰণে সি ৱালনাট বুলি কোৱা হয় ওকে এইবিলাক এনিমেলছ কমপ্লিটলি ট্ৰান্সপাৰেণ্ট হয় আৰু they are flat sepeta they are flat animals and completely transparent okay এতিয়া অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন টু কি ডিপ্লোব্লাস্টিক হ'ব আৰু এটা অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন আছে যেটো টিস্যু লেভেল অফ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন সো হিয়তৰ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন এটা হৈছে ডিপ্লোব্লাস্টিক অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন আন এটা হৈছে কি টিস্যু লেভেল অফ অৰ্গেনাইজেশ্যন ওকে এটা বডি সিমেট্ৰি সোয়া বডি সিমেট্ৰি এই টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছৰ দুই ধৰণৰ বডি সিমেট্ৰি আছে এটা হৈছে বাইলেটাৰাল সিমেট্ৰি আন এটা হৈছে ৰেডিয়েল সিমেট্ৰি যেহেতু বাইৰেডিয়েল সিমেট্ৰি আছে আৰু লগতে ৰেডিয়েল সিমেট্ৰিও আছে হেতুৰ কাৰণে সিমেট্ৰি যেটো টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছৰ হেই সিমেট্ৰিটোৰ নাম কি বাইৰেডিয়েল সিমেট্ৰি মানে কম্বিনেশ্যন অফ bilateral and radial symmetry okay আৰু কি ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট এটা ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট পইণ্ট আছে যে টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছৰ ওপৰতে এক্সটাৰ্নেলি আঠটা ফণীৰ নিচিনা ষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ আছে okay and they are ciliated cilia থকা এইবিলাক ষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ আৰু এই ষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ কিটা কি বুলি কোৱা হয় কমপ্লেটছ বুলি কোৱা হয় they are known as the complates okay আৰু ফাংশন কি আহিব পাৰে তোমালকৰ যে নেম দা লোকোমোটৰি অৰ্গানছ অফ টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছ তোমালকে কি লিখিবা 8 ciliated rows of completes 8 rows of ciliated completes are present okay they are the locomotory organs tar pisot hiota ki kore light emit kore লাইট যেনেকৈ জোনাকি পোক আছে জোনাকি পোকৰ সাবা ৰাতি হলে যেতিয়া উৰি ফুৰে তেতিয়া লাইটটো উলাই নে নাই সো সিমিলাৰলি টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছৰো লাইট হিয়তে প্ৰডিউস কৰিব পাৰে এন্ধাৰ ৰাতি যেতিয়া কিছু সাগৰৰ কিছু ঠাইত একদম পুৰা লাইট দেখা পায় আৰু হে লাইট দেখা পোৱাৰ কাৰণটো কি এই টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছৰ কাৰণে সো টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছ ৰাতি একদম ঝিলিকি উঠে লাইট এমিট কৰে ওকে সো এই লাইট এমিট যেহেতু কৰে এইটো কি বুলি কোৱা হয় বায়োলুমিনেসেন্স বুলি কোৱা হয় সো দে ক্যান এমিট লাইট অফ देयर ওন যেতিয়া লিভিং বিংছে নিজৰ লাইট প্ৰডিউস কৰিব পাৰে সেই প্ৰপাৰ্টিটো কি বুলি কোৱা হয় বায়োলুমিনেসেন্স বুলি কোৱা হয় সো দে হ্যাভ the property of bioluminescence okay moreover sex separate male টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছ আছে ফিমেল টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছ আছে আৰু ৰিপ্ৰডাকশন যিখিনি হয় হেতু কি ধৰণৰ ৰিপ্ৰডাকশন সেক্সুৱেল ৰিপ্ৰডাকশন হয় okay যেহেতু মেল ফিমেল বেলেগ আছে সেইকাৰণে সেক্সুৱেল ৰিপ্ৰডাকশন হয় আৰু তাৰ উপৰি যিখিনি ডেভেলপমেন্ট হিয়তৰ হয় হেতু ডাইৰেক্ট ডেভেলপমেন্ট হয় কোনো লাৰ্ভা ষ্টেজ নাকে লাৰ্ভা মানে কি পলু কোনো লাৰ্ভা ষ্টেজটো নাথাকে ডেভেলপমেন্টৰ সেইকাৰণে ডেভেলপমেন্টটো কি টিনোফৰা এনিমেলছৰ ডাইৰেক্ট ডেভেলপমেন্ট বুলি কোৱা হয় okay so I hope you have understood about this now let us study about the platyhelminthes animals so look at this platyhelminthes mane ki flatworms platyhelminthes they are called what flatworms is it clear so they are sepeta creamy platyhelminthes flatworms বুলি কোৱা হয় মানে sepeta creamy okay now they are bilaterally symmetrical কি ওপৰৰ পৰা যদি এনেকা কাটি দিয়া two sides you will find similar So they have bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic animals. তোমালোকে টিনোফৰা লৈকে ডিপ্লোব্লাস্টিক পঢ়ি আহিছা, but from platyhelminthes onwards you'll find that the animals are what? Triploblastic animals. They are called triploblastic animals. Okay, so triploblastic animals মানে কি, যেতিয়া এনিমেলৰ ডেভেলপমেণ্টৰ সময়তে ভ্ৰূণত 3টা লেয়াৰ থাকিব। এনিমেলৰ যেতিয়া ডেভেলপমেণ্ট হয় সেই ভ্ৰূণ অৱস্থাত যেতিয়া 3টা লেয়াৰ থাকিব, আৰু এই 3টা লেয়াৰৰ পৰা বেলেগ বেলেগ অংগৰ যেতিয়া ফৰ্মেশ্যন হয়, চ' তেনেধৰণৰ এনিমেলছক কি বুলি কোৱা হয়? ট্ৰিপ্লোব্লাষ্টিক এনিমেলছ. So during the embryonic development, when there are 3 layers of cells present. Now what are the 3 layers of cells? Outer ectoderm, inner endoderm, and in the middle there will be mesoderm cells present. You have studied about all these already, I have explained. Okay, so when there will be 3 layers of cells present in the embryo development, outer layer is ectoderm, inner layer is endoderm, and the middle layer is what? Middle layer is mesoderm. Then those kind of animals are called what? They are called triploblastic animals. Okay, so platyhelminthes animals, they are what? Triploblastic animals, and they are acoelomate animals. Coelomate. What is the meaning of coelomate animals? যেতিয়া এনিমেলৰ সিলোম থাকিব। সিলোম মানে কি? দেহ গহ্বৰ। Now coelom, I have already explained, I don't know how much you remember. Coelom should always be lined by what? Mesoderm cells. Okay, platyhelminthes animals, they have mesoderm cells, but they do not have coelom. They have mesoderm cells present, but they do not have coelom. So as because they do not have coelom, so platyhelminthes animals are called what? They are called acoelomate animals. So they are called acoelomate animals. Okay, so remember, platyhelminthes animals, they are what? Acoelomate animals. And they have what level of organization? They have the organ level of organization. Okay, just now you have studied about the Ctenophora animals. They have what kind of organization? They have tissue level of organization. Tissues are produced, but here organs are produced. Here organs are produced. So they have what? Organ level of organization. Okay, now moreover, they have a blind sac body plan. Already I have explained. I don't know how much you remember blind sac body plan. Look at this hydra. So inside the body of hydra, this is the alimentary canal. This alimentary canal is having only one opening. Other end is closed. So this kind of animal construction, this kind of body plan, it is called what? Blind sac body plan. So even the platyhelminthes animals, they have what kind of body plan? They have blind sac body plan with only one opening. So they have only one opening, and the parasite forms are provided with hooks. So the platyhelminthes animals, they are usually what? They are parasites. They are parasites. So the parasite animals, they have some structures in the body, and those structures are what? Hooks and suckers. So they have hooks, they have suckers. So they have hooks, they have structures, suckers in the body, and with the help of hooks and suckers, they attach themselves inside the body of the host. So where do they live? Especially not planaria, not planaria. Planaria is not parasitic. Liver fluke is parasitic. Tapeworm is parasitic. So what they have, you see, they have hooks and suckers. They have hooks and suckers, and with the help of these hooks and suckers, they get attached inside the body of the host. Okay, and for what reason? To moreover for absorption of nutrients for the body. So they have hooks to get attached to the body of the host, and they have suckers to directly get the food from the host. So with the help of the suckers, they just take the food from the host. Okay, now they have specialized cells in their body, and those cells are called specialized cells are called flame cells. Very, very important. You may get a questions that name the excretory organs of the platyhelminthes animals. Okay, so flame cells, they constitute excretory organs. They constitute the excretory organs of the platyhelminthes animal. Okay, so they have flame cells. These are specialized cells, and they help in excretion as well as osmoregulation. Now, what do you mean by osmoregulation? Maintaining a constant body temperature, maintaining a constant amount of water inside the body. Maintaining a constant amount of water in the body is called osmoregulation. So, flame cells, they help in two purposes. One is what? Osmoregulation, and another one is excretion. Is it clear? So remember, you may get a question like name the excretory organs of the platyhelminthes animals. What you are going to write? You are going to write flame cells. They are excretory organs of the platyhelminthes animal. Or if you get what are flame cells, you are going to write flame cells are specialized cells of the platyhelminthes animals which help in osmoregulation and excretion. Okay, so very, very important. Remember all this. Moreover, they do not have circulatory system. They do not have respiratory system. They do not have circulatory system. They do not have respiratory system. Okay. Moreover, these animals are hermaphrodite animals. Just now I have explained. What do you mean by hermaphrodite animals? Hermaphrodite animals are the animals which have both the sex organ in the same individual. They are also called bisexual animals, having what? Both the sex organs in the same individual. So as because they have both the reproductive organs in the same individual, so they have what kind of fertilization? Self-fertilization. So self-fertilization takes place in their body. Okay, their development is indirect. Why? Because they have larva stage. Their development is indirect because they have larva stage. Okay, and another important point about the platyhelminthes animal is that this animal, especially planaria. Okay, now this planaria animal, it has the power of regeneration. So what do you mean by regeneration? It is a process by which if you cut the body of the animal into many pieces, then each of the piece can grow into a new planaria. Say this is planaria animal. This is a planaria animal. Cut the body of planaria into many pieces. Each of the piece will grow into new planaria. So each of the piece will grow into a new planaria. So this process, it is called what? Regeneration. So planaria animal, it has the power of regeneration. When you cut the animal into many pieces, each of the piece can grow into a new planaria. Okay, so remember about this. All the examples you have to study from the book. Okay, so platyhelminthes sepeta creamy বুলি কোৱা হয়. Okay, sepeta creamy বুলি কোৱা হয় আৰু বিশেষকৈ এইবিলাক parasites হয়. They are parasite, কিন্তু planaria to parasite নহয়. Okay, সিহঁতে bilaterally symmetrical হয়, triploblastic আৰু acoelomate animal, সিহঁতৰ সিলমটো নাই আৰু সিহঁতৰ organizationটো কি? Organ level of organization. Okay, so আৰু কি আছে? Blind sac body plan আছে সিহঁতৰ, blind sac body plan. Okay, যিবিলাক parasites সিহঁতৰ কি আছে? Hooks আৰু suckers আছে. They have hooks and suckers to get attached. ভিতৰত লাগি থাকাৰ কাৰণে হুকছ আছে আৰু চাকাৰ আছে সাক কৰাৰ কাৰণে খাদ্য বস্তুটো সাক কৰাৰ কাৰণে ওকে সিহঁতৰ যিটো এক্সক্ৰিটৰি অৰ্গেন আছে সেইটো কি বুলি কোৱা হয় ফ্লেম চেলছ বুলি কোৱা হয় এক্সক্ৰিটৰি অৰ্গেন ফ্লেম চেলছ আৰু এই ফ্লেম চেলছ অকল এক্সক্ৰিশ্যন নহয় অস্মো ৰেগুলেশ্যনতো সহায় কৰে ইজ ইট ক্লিয়াৰ সিহঁতৰ চাৰ্কুলেটৰী চিষ্টেম আৰু ৰেছপিৰেটৰী চিষ্টেম নাই আৰু কি সিহঁতৰ দুটা ৰিপ্ৰডাক্টিভ অৰ্গেনছ মেল আৰু ফিমেল একেটা বডিতে থাকে যিটোৰ কাৰণে সিহঁতক হাৰ্মেফ্ৰডাইট এনিমেলছ বুলি কোৱা হয় ওকে ডেভেলপমেণ্ট কি ইনডাইৰেক্ট কাৰণ সিহঁতৰ পলু ষ্টেজটো আছে লাৰ্ভা ষ্টেজটো আছে ওকে আৰু এটা এক্সাম্পল আছে যেনে প্লেনেৰিয়া ইট হেজ দ্য পাৱাৰ অফ ৰিজেনেৰেশ্যন প্লেনেৰিয়াক যদি কাটি দিয়ে এনেকুৱা টুকুৰা টুকুৰা কৰি প্ৰত্যেকটো টুকুৰা আকৌ নতুন প্লেনেৰিয়া হৈ যাব পাৰে সেইটো কি বুলি কোৱা হয় পাৱাৰ অফ ৰিজেনেৰেশ্যন বুলি কোৱা হয় ওকে সো আশা কৰিছোঁ তোমালোকে সবে বুজি পাইছা আৰু গোটেইখিনি এক্সাম্পল তোমালোকৰ কিতাপ আছে কিতাপৰ পৰা পঢ়ি ল'বা ওকে সো দিছ মাচ ফৰ টুডে